Okay, we're back to work on the rear brakes of this 2015 TDI Jetta. Some of the tools we're going to be using today is the 17mm impact. We have a rubber hammer in case we need to hit the rotor to try to get that off. I also have a metal hammer to kind of tap the back of the extension that the T27 Torx is going to be on so that we can break that loose from the rotor. I've got a 14mm triple square for the bolts that hold the carrier on the rear. And then I also have a pry bar, a swivel. Obviously I have one of these to pull the black lug caps off. I've got a 13mm gear wrench and a 15mm wrench. You can just use a regular 13mm wrench if you need to, but I like the gear wrench. It makes things a little bit easier. And then I have a 27mm Torx wrench. So those are the tools we're going to be using. Let's go ahead and get started and pull the caps off of the wheel. There's 5 of them. Okay. Now we're going to use that 17mm impact gun. Now that we got that done, we need to pull, oh, that's right, I do need a socket for the back there for those. Oh, that's right, that's the 13mm, I believe. Yeah. Put this down on this side. So you need this 15mm to go here, and then 13mm, and since we're on the driver's side, it's got to go this way. That's one. And it's the same thing on the bottom one. Your 15mm goes on this nut here. And then it's a 13mm for the actual carrier pin. Okay, make sure your parking brake's off, and then this should just come off like it did. And you can, oh, before you remove off that caliper, it's always nice to try to knock that free, and I forgot to do that. These are seized, then this can be an issue. If it's seized, you can always jam it up and then do this. This one shouldn't be too bad. You gotta make sure you're going the right way though. can remove the pads. These ones are really kind of jammed on there. Okay. Okay. Now we've got to do the hardest part, which is the spline bolts on the back, the triple square bolts. So I need this 14mm and a breaker bar. And this, and I might need the swivel as well. And you may find a different combination of things to get to this. It's in a very bad spot. So to do this is very hard. If you have a lift, that makes this part easier. All right, so. Okay. You definitely want to make sure you have this in the in the bolt, because you don't want to strip that out. Okay. Got that loose. Those can be pretty hard to get loose. I might be able to use the impact to get it out the rest of the way. If I can get the impact on there, that is. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do it with a wrench. Okay, there's one. Where the hell is that? Yeah, this is even worse than the other side because it goes up against this top control arm here. That sucks. Wow. I might have to just try to do this with the, I don't know. I might have to take something apart here, but I don't think I had to do. Because unless I can, I don't know that I could sneak anything. There's no direct line of sight to that. maybe, just maybe, there we go. This is gonna be hard because there's no leverage, but it'd be a lot better than having to take anything apart. Nope, it's still pretty tight. It's a little bit of a slow going, but it's not at least it's coming out. You can get it back in there. All right, now just be able to remove the rotor. There you go. Now the next step would be to clean this up, thread chase all the holes that I can thread chase, and then reassemble in reverse order. And you're going to need to use a caliper retractor, and we'll do that video next.